In today's video, I'm going to show you how to improve image quality in Photoshop using a simple 3-step workflow that can make your photos look cleaner, sharper, and much more professional. If you've ever opened an image and noticed pixelation, softness, compression artifacts, or just a lack of detail, this method can help bring it back to life without overdoing it. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Photoshop tips and editing guides. Alright, let's get into it. The first step is to upscale your image cleanly using Preserve Details 2.0. This is one of Photoshop's built-in intelligent resampling options, and it's a great way to increase resolution without making the image look overly blurry or crunchy. To start, go to the top menu, click Image, then choose Image Size. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+Alt+I if you want to move faster. Once the image size window opens, make sure the resample box at the bottom is checked, because this is what allows Photoshop to actually add or interpret new pixels when you resize. Next, look at the drop-down menu next to resample and change it to Preserve Details 2.0. This setting is designed to do a better job than standard interpolation methods when enlarging your image. It tries to maintain edge detail while reducing the ugly softness that usually comes from scaling up too far. Right underneath that, you'll see the reduced noise slider. A good starting point is somewhere around 10 to 20%. This is especially helpful if your image has digital grain or JPEG compression blocks, because upscaling can sometimes make those issues even more noticeable. The goal here is to improve clarity, not exaggerate imperfections. Now adjust your width or height to the larger size you want, or increase the resolution box to 300 pixels per inch if you're preparing the image for high quality output. As you make those changes, Photoshop will recalculate the file size and preview the new dimensions. Once everything looks right, click OK. At this point, your image should already be larger and more usable, but if the original file was heavily compressed, there may still be some blockiness or fuzzy edges left behind. That brings us to step 2, which is smoothing out pixelation with Smart Blur. If your image came from a small web file, a screenshot, or a low-quality export, some of the artifacting can remain visible even after upscaling. To fix that, first make sure your upscaled image layer is selected, then go to Filter, hover over Blur, and click Smart Blur. Smart Blur is useful because it can soften unwanted texture in flat areas while preserving important edges better than a basic blur filter. In the Smart Blur settings, set quality to high and mode to normal. After that, keep the radius low, usually somewhere around 1 to 2.0. You do not want to blur the image too aggressively, because that can make the whole photo look soft again. Instead, use the threshold slider to control how much difference Photoshop needs before it starts blurring areas. Increase it slowly until the blocky artifacts in smoother sections start to disappear, but make sure the sharp details on your subject stay crisp. This part is all about balance, so zoom in and preview carefully while you adjust. When it looks cleaner without losing too much detail, click OK. Now for the final step, which is injecting edge crispness with high-pass sharpening. This is the part that helps the image feel more detailed and high resolution after the smoothing process. First, duplicate your image layer by pressing Ctrl+J. This gives you a separate copy to sharpen non-destructively, which is always a smarter workflow because you can adjust or reduce the effect later if needed. With the top duplicate layer selected, go to Filter, then Other, then choose High Pass. When the filter opens, your image will turn grey, and that's completely normal. What you want to do now is move the radius slider until you can just barely see the outlines of your subject's textures, edges, and lines. In most cases, that will fall somewhere between 1.0 and 2.5 pixels, depending on the size and detail of the image. If the radius is too low, you won't see enough sharpening effect. If it's too high, the image can start to look harsh or unnatural, so keep it subtle. After you click OK, go to the top of the Layers panel and change the blend mode from normal to overlay. If you want a stronger effect, you can try linear light, but be careful because that can be more intense. Overlay usually gives a nice boost without making the image look overly processed. At this point, your photo should look sharper, cleaner, and much more refined than when you started, and that's the full workflow. First, you upscale carefully with Preserve Details 2.0, then you smooth out compression artifacts with Smart Blur, and finally, you add Crispness back with High Pass Sharpening. This combination is a great way to improve image quality in Photoshop while keeping the result natural and professional. It works especially well for old photos, low-resolution downloads, product images, screenshots, and anything that needs a cleaner final look. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Photoshop tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.